defence has been split open. Can Abbas go on to score his hat-trick?
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Look at that pass to Fandi Ahmad. That was weighted to perfection. Could this be number 4 now? Fandi versus Khairul!
What a tremendous display!
Surely now, Singapore have won the Malaysia Cup.
December 17, 2019 is the 25th anniversary since Singapore last won the Malaysia Cup. How does it feel that it's now 25 years?
Well, it's almost a quarter century ago, so it's 25 years ago, and well, I think I still have very fond memories of that. Clearly remember the day itself, the lead up to the competition. Great feeling then.
Well, I feel that like this time passed so fast, and like I said, 25 years has been a while, and everybody still remembers that day. So everywhere I go, and people still talk about that day on the Malaysia Cup Final, and I say I'm really privileged to be able to be part of that history. Yeah.
Are you? Do you still remember that apparently 60,000 Singaporeans went up to the Shah Alam Stadium to support you guys?
Yeah, when I walked out on that day, just for the brief walkabout, I got goosebumps to see so many Singaporeans there, and so I think all of us in the team felt that we couldn't lose tonight. That's it. We have to play even 200% for the fans that came to support us all the way from Singapore.
Yeah, I think we are practically almost playing at home ground, in our home ground, because almost 3/4 of them are decked in red and white. We hardly see any yellow, the Pahang color. But what happened is, because on the day itself, I think we are very, very motivated, and we are very hyped, because the year before, when we meet Kedah in the finals, and unfortunately we lost. And I think we would like to make it up to the fans who have been so supportive all this while, and them making the trip up there, I think my family included, we were very, very hyped, and we really wanted to win for the fans, and that's the reason why when we won 4-0, I think it's actually more so for the fans and the nation itself. Yeah.
About the team itself,
Yeah.
the guys like Abbas, Fandi, Malik, Kadir, Steven, Manhon, what do you remember about that group?
That group, I would say that there's a good mix of experience and young players back then, and the senior players led by example. Malik, although he may be joking around, but he really hold a tightrope on us, and that makes the discipline of the team much easier. I mean, for the coach, that was back then was Douglas, and I think the youngsters also are very hardworking. Everybody play a part in it. I mean, everybody knows their responsibilities, and that helps out in the team. And like what I said, in '93 we missed out on the cup, and the following year, I mean, which is 1994, where we have an opportunity to win the cup again. I think everybody knows how it felt to have lost the cup, and we really wanted it very badly. Team-wise, I think the harmony is there. Everybody is very cooperative. No one is bickering about whether not being able to play, but the competition is healthy. Everybody is yearning to get players there in the team to play and compete. You know that the moment you lose the position, you are back at the pecking order, and then you got to fight your way up. And every training is practically like a game itself, But friendly tournament, friendly competition for places. Everybody will want to be in the first 11. Even though when we have a group of about 20 players, every time you only can name 16 players. Those being dropped. It's time for you to work extremely hard. Like what I say, I think the team is a good mix, and along the way, the lead up to the championship, when we won the league itself, of course there was some nervous situation, especially when we played Brunei, the last game, when Nazri scored the winning goal, and then after that we were held. We were left on a hanger, not knowing whether we really won the championship, because FAM had some other decision to make. So I think that was good, and but it's the journey that we enjoyed the most. The lead up was never easy, especially I think one game against Malacca when we played and we were doing pretty well, and I think but then came the decision that everybody said that we should be focusing on every match, but not at the the league title itself, but more so on every match. How are we going to progress at every match, and reflect on how we're going to do better from there. Yeah, excellent.
Okay. Yeah. And looking back at the entire '94 campaign with your teammates like Fandi, Abbas, Malik, Tong Hai, what do you remember most about that particular team?
Well, I think the team spirit and team camaraderie was very good. We work as one, we work as a team, we all have the same intention. We want to do well and, like I said, win something for Singapore after such a long time. And also, like I said, many goals I scored, last minute goals, and especially when playing away, getting a win, it was really crucial, and also give us the platform to do well in many games.
You have 4 kids today. Do they know of this fantastic campaign?
Well, maybe my older two, because with YouTube now, you're able to search of all the games that I played in. So my son is very keen, always watching, and so like I said, they say don't believe me. So I say go and search and find out from. Now it's so easily accessible, so they will Google or YouTube it. Yeah.
So you have 2 kids.
Yep.
What do they know about this particular '94 campaign?
My son is 21, my daughter is 19, and they know nothing about this campaign. They were not born then. So
YouTube?
Yeah, they do. They just know me as their father, and yeah, that was it then. And I didn't really talk much about that to them. Yeah, but they will have find out on their own slowly. Yeah.